So, Dan, it's the 4th of July. How do you want to celebrate?
I think I would like to celebrate by seeing what the fuck Dave's got on his mind, and I hope it's got something to do with fireworks.
I mean, it could be explosive.
Oh, so he's talking about diarrhea? Online.
Yeah.
It's not Lawrence Fishburne.
It is Lawrence Fishburne.
It is not Lawrence. Okay.
And so, last word, Lawrence Fishburne. And we are online.
It's not. Don't know what it's from. Hey, you guys should let us know in the comments. Because there's a thing that they use on K-Rock, 101.5 K-Rock here in local Manhattan, Kansas. But it's a movie clip where they go, "We are online."
Yeah.
He thinks it's from The Matrix. I don't think it is. I genuinely don't think that it is.
You don't know your movies, obviously, because, motherfucker, it's in all three of them.
Yeah.
It's the catchphrase.
Okay, no, that phrase might be, but not the way that it's said.
It's the phrase is their catchphrase. It's like,
you know what?
In all Transformers movies, there's...
I don't know what's happening.
We'll let the comments fight it out.
Yeah, let the comments F it out. How you doing, man?
I like the way you put that. Let him F it out. I'd like to do that. I want to F it out.
F it out here. Oh, my God. How is everyone?
I'm doing... So, you know when you, like, someone gets into something and they just make it their entire fucking personality from that day forward until...
What was that gym thing that...
CrossFit.
CrossFit.
Yeah.
Yes, like people that make CrossFit their entire personality.
Yeah.
My brother.
Dude, I remember going to a barbecue at Pooch's house, and I saw Ian getting a burger, and he wasn't getting buns. I was like, I judged him.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna be
as you should have.
I'm gonna be honest, Ian. I judged a little bit, but then like I ate crow because like a few years later, I was like, motherfucker had a good idea. Right
he
there.
really was on that before I had ever I knew that it was a thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, yeah, it's bad for you.
It's like when you lose your breath going up a couple of stairs, you're like, fuck.
And I lost like 20 fucking pounds, and then I had buns again. And
yeah. Then you go, bread bowls. Love them.
Oh, that's awesome.
But no, the thing that I'm making my entire personality from now on is the slushies. We splurged a couple weeks back on a slushie machine.
Oh my God! You have one in your house?
Oh,
yes.
baby.
It's the Ninja Slushie.
He's
and
living the dream.
We're not getting paid to talk about this right now, but no, Nicole brought up, she's like, yeah, we can make it with they have a Ninja Slushie machine. I was like, cool. Like, what are we going to do? Use that once, and then where are we going to keep it? You know, like, I was kind of like really just blue about it, but then she asked Ethan, and he's like, why don't we already have one?
Yeah, he's like, wait, this house doesn't have one?
And I was like, yeah, why? And then I looked at it, and I was like, it makes milkshakes?
Ooh.
Too? And so we went and got it that day. And, dude, I can make a Frosty now from Wendy's.
And it's the same.
Does it taste the same?
Wow. Exactly the same.
Oh, shit.
I'm honing in on cherry ices.
So
dude, cherry limeades from like Sonic. Can you make those? Because that's my...
Actually, they sell a cherry limeade Sonic drink mix.
I do. I see. I don't. I like it, but I'm like, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like, man, if you, dude,
I
love them things.
The internet is a wonderful place.
Yes,
that's
it
like
is.
one thing TikTok is actually good for is that.
Dude, so not only can his milkshakes, and his slushies can bring all the boys to the yard.
That's right.
I'll see myself out.
I was gonna bring. There's Frosty swirling around in it right fucking now as we speak.
Wow.
Why is it not here?
I was gonna bring some, but then Nicole's like, it's like 100 degrees outside. That's gonna melt. And I was like,
no, not the Frosties themselves. The machine.
oh yeah,
Like it should just live here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's heavy. So no.
We'll carry it.
But there is one bad thing that I realized about this like very quickly after getting it, and it's the one principle that this thing works on, the thing that makes all the magic happen, is sugar.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
You can't do diet you can't do like
No.
a Diet Coke slushy because the sugar is what brings the freezing point down.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I had to learn a little science to get disappointed.
I mean, no, that's your excuse right there. You're like, I have to do this because how else are you going to eat a slushie?
Yeah.
I mean,
The
I
fuck?
got to have my slushie somehow. You just, it's like now you know how they make the hot dogs.
Yeah, I know how this. Yeah.
And you're like, I'm ashamed, but I'm going to do this.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what's in a hot dog. I'm still going to fucking
Oh,
eat
they're
them.
so
I
good.
seek it out, man. I look
Dude.
for the longest list of ingredients.
You're like, stuff I haven't heard of? Awesome.
Can't pronounce that. Throw that on the card.
I saw an ad, it was from the 60s on sugar. And it was like, this little girl's, and it like lists all the things that she had done that day. And like, you think she did this with no sugar? Heck no, buddy.
Dude,
God
we
damn.
should stop right now. Because Big Sugar is
Oh, they're going to.
it's a thing,
Listen,
and we don't want to fuck with it.
I want them to come after me so that I can get in with them. I can be like, I'll do your bidding.
Yeah.
I've already obviously done your bidding for decades. I want to be in with. I want to party with you. I want to party with you, Big Sugar.
Neil.
Tell me what to do.
Come in here.
Tell me who. Yahoo.
So that's all I've been up to.
Right on.
But
dude.
real quick, you mentioned Sonic, and I wanted to throw out a PSA out there. I went there today, and I ordered my drinks online, hoping to get that happy hour special, and they fucking took it away.
No.
Yeah, it was $6,
I knew
and I
it
was
was
like,
too good
"What
to
the
be true."
fuck?" And so it turned out I Googled it just to make sure I wasn't being crazy, and it is still there. You have to go in and actually enable it in the app.
Oh,
You have to go redeem it.
Jesus
Bitch-ass
Christ. Why?
bitches.
I know why, but it's just like all these fucking fast food restaurants. Like,
Yeah.
did you order on the app? Did you do it on the app? You can get free fries if you put it on the app. It's like, sure, I don't want to use the fucking app. I'm here.
Not my thing is now. It used to be Sonic was a cool one because you didn't have to enable it. You got that,
Yeah.
and then you could use another coupon or deal on the app. Now they're gonna go
You already
only
used,
one,
yeah.
and that's bullshit, dude.
Yeah. So, fuck you, Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
I'm going to advocate that everybody get a slushy machine.
Ooh, you said
make
they're
my own.
We're not getting paid for this. That'd be so
Yeah.
funny if you could throw some elevator music behind when you described. We're not getting paid for this or anything, but the Ninja Slushy machine is 3 speed.
It slices, it dices. It makes boozy drinks. It's got it all, man.
Dude, booze in a slush is always a good decision.
Yeah.
Booze in a slush, booze in a milkshake.
And I did a frap. Is it a
Frappuccino.
is it a frappe or frappy or
Caramel
a frap?
macchiato.
Whatever. it is.
Yeah.
I made a nice cappuccino flavored frap, which was
Hey.
pretty good too.
Nice.
So yeah, I've just been getting fat.
I like that.
A couple things that I wanted to talk about. First and foremost, there was a oddities and curiosities. I don't know, or curiosities. I don't know if it was an expo or whatever. It was like the smaller version of it. But here fairly recently that friend of the show, Athleen, went to. She brought back a couple of gifts for myself and for Logan, which I thought was really nice of her.
Oh.
For me, it was like this. It's basically like kind of a sign for Friday the 13th. It's like camp counselor, and it's blood splattered, and it was like poured in resin and shit. So it's like really fancy. It looks really fucking cool. It's gonna look really awesome behind all my Friday the 13th figures.
Yeah.
As soon as I figure out I gotta figure out the spacing. But she got Logan a praying mantis that is like pinned in a box that it's like all nice and framed and shit, and it looks really cool. But it's all spread out, so it's like the wings and the arms and everything.
Oh, that's rad.
So like, not only is it cool because it's a praying mantis, but it looks beautiful. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you never think
Nice.
a praying mantis looks cool like
Wow.
that. But yeah, so it's like a little angel thing
Yeah.
almost. But he fucking loves that
Oh, damn.
shit. So yeah, that was kind of cool. That happened a couple weeks
Shout
ago.
out to Sweet
That's rad,
Athleen.
man. Yeah, it's awesome.
That's right.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about that happened, I think last week or the week. No, I think it was the week before. But you guys might want to get my autograph because apparently I went kind of viral on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
For a second. So I did this stupid fucking TikTok where I was mouthing this joke about how American men on average get laid 2 to 3 times a week, and Chinese men get married or get laid 2 to 3 times a year, and how I didn't even know I was Chinese. So it's one of the stupidest, dumbest TikToks I've ever fucking put out there. I woke up the next day and had like a ton of fucking notifications, more than I've ever fucking had before. Just a bunch of people like liking it and sharing it and shit. And then later on that night, you know how the celebrities, they have that little blue check mark?
Yeah.
So you know for sure it's at least their team. So it's someone who is at least involved with that.
Someone has been given a login.
Yeah, exactly. One of those teams happened to find it and reposted it to their over 1 million subscribers.
Who?
Mr. Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, Fluffy himself.
Exactly.
Wow.
I lost my shit when that happened. And after that account reposted it, fucking completely blew up.
Whoa.
At this point, I don't want to check to see exactly what it is, but we're sitting at like 1,300,000 views.
Whoa.
Like 50,000 likes, 20,000 favorites and reshare. Like it's fucking insane.
It's awesome.
So yeah, and I'm just like, check out the podcast. Man.
Yeah.
Like, if like 0.01% of those people that saw that and then started like following me and shit. I haven't blown up with followers or anything, but if just a small portion of them get to see us on the podcast, then fuck, I'm down with it.
Wow.
Let's fucking do it.
It's pretty clear to me that you have Fluffy's phone number now. So,
yeah.
could you
Basically.
just text him to give us a shout out?
But if you ever want to stop by, we would love. There's a spot right here for you.
Oh, hell no. I'm not trying to get him to take over the show.
I am.
I just want his face on the logo.
I mean, well, we can only have one Mexican. So.
Damn it.
Dude.
That's amazing.
So,
That
yeah,
is so
that was
cool,
fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Have you looked into it all, like
The monetizing. Or anything?
monetizing?
From what I can tell, you have to have so many followers. That's the big thing. And I don't really, I don't even have 1,000. So, hey, if you want to follow me on TikTok, you can even find me out. Because there's a bunch of fucking Gettin Sidetracked clipped on there, too.
Our friend of the show, our friend Sean, he did a Snapchat of his cat where he was like, Sean was a bartender, and he'd get all this cash, and he would put his cat, Zeus is fucking huge, and it'd sit in the sink or in the bathtub, and he would just like pour money on it, like make it rain on the cat, and it got like a bazillion.
That's awesome.
Like re-snaps or whatever, and he got paid.
Fuck yeah.
So
I don't know what I did wrong, but I didn't see a fucking dime.
TikTok saw that and was like, yeah, we'll do that too.
Shut her down.
That's what, you just got to do what you think is funny or unique or whatever, because that's the shit that always seems to take off, man. It's not like when you're trying, when you're aiming for it, it's like maybe you'll get a little traction here and there, but
the guys, there's never any follow back.
Yeah.
There's never the little guy that used to lip sync stuff. He tried to do merch and stuff, and people are like,
nope.
Yeah. We like watching you for a few seconds.
Yeah.
That's really about
Dustin,
it.
keep doing it, though.
Yeah,
Joe.
dude.
That's awesome.
I've never come close to the closest I've ever done was that I posted, and it wasn't even, it was me, but it was from the K-Rock Facebook page.
Yeah.
And it was the Chiefs lost a heartbreaker to the Broncos. You guys might remember it was 2015, I think, we played them, and we were ahead. And then we had the ball just to ice the game at the end, the fourth quarter, and it got fucking fumbled by Jamal Charles, I believe.
Do I remember?
And then they ran it back in for a tutty, and you see Peyton just and so I took that clip and I overlaid the Death Star blowing up Alderaan from Star Wars. And I put the donkey logo on the little dish in the Death Star. And that shit, I got almost 1 million views.
Wow.
But man, that's fucking cool, dude.
I'm gonna do it just
Yeah, you
for the
have
sake.
to.
1,140,385 views.
Woo.
30,000 likes, 400 comments, 15,000 reposts, and it went away because I don't have good internet out here. So, but yeah,
He ain't posting any TikToks out here.
so yeah, that was, and it was just the couple of days after that were just literally every time I open my phone, you know how it gives you the notifications and it only goes to 99? always at 99.
Damn.
Wow.
Like it was blowing my fucking mind. For a
Damn.
while,
You're
so.
like, okay, individual people liking it, stop telling me.
Yeah.
Unless it's famous. Then yes.
I
But
don't have any room for you regulars anymore.
DD Dan, who the fuck? Getting sidetracked pod. Fuck them.
They ain't getting me any likes.
Yeah, fuck all that bullshit.
Dude, that is fucking. It's just I have to salute and just honor the like toast to it is the word I'm looking for.
There we go.
Because it's hard for a guy to get
Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah.
it's hard for a guy.
It's discouraging when like you put up something that like you work your ass off on, or that you think is really funny or whatever, and it gets like 20 likes and shit, and then a girl who just stands there and goes, and you look at the likes and it's like 80,000.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Let
Come
me
on.
look at that again and see what I did wrong.
Slow motion this time.
The problem is no one thinks men are pretty, but even women, like other women, like they like pretty women too. So it works out. Man.
And I don't blame them because they're a lot more fun to look at.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What about you, D?
Ran into poison ivy. Also
The Batman villain?
Yeah.
Sorry.
They got a kiss. And she made me fucking get rashes.
On my dick.
On my dick. Yeah, she was hot as fuck. Though.
I would have broken out real bad around here.
That would have been a. Did she ever get anybody that way?
Yeah, everybody. Everybody was like, "How do you know? How do you know I've been with poison ivy?"
Scratch.
You got rashes on your mouth and your dick.
Oh, look, it's in a perfect little ring.
Yeah.
little one around the beehole.
Be cool.
It was National Women's Day.
Yeah, dude. What are you gonna do? And we sidestep polys a lot on this show, but they did pass the one big beautiful bill. So that probably, I don't know because obviously I can't see the future, but that spells doom for Job Corps, and that is fucking bullshit, man.
It really is.
That's a bummer.
They used the numbers they used in that report are fraudulent. It's really cruel what they're doing to people, those students out there. Not only at Flint, I think like Flint Hills, of course, but there's places that have like 1,000 students that are like, you got to go. So I don't know. They're hanging on. They're really trying, and so we'll see how it goes. But in in that budget proposal that they just passed, it says it X'd out Job Corps. Completely.
God,
It's going to do a lot of fucking damage.
It's
Yeah.
bad news, man. Yeah, but we like to sidestep the politics to keep it going, but pretty sad today.
Sometimes it just hits pretty close to home, so it's kind of hard not to.
It's crazy.
Bring it up,
It's crazy,
so.
and they just really railroaded it. But other than that, Nina turned 1 year old.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God! So somebody bought her one of those little trikes that you have, like, there's a handle on the back and you push her.
Yeah, Logan had one of those. I fucking loved that thing, dude.
So her face, it's like she knew the two things that we saved for her birthday. She knew they were for her. This little chair that opens up and like makes noise and stuff. She totally fucking knew it was hers. Her face, she was just like. And then that little scooter, the girls wanted to push her in it like so bad, and then Sarah has this perfect video where like, all right, and Adriana's like pushing her, and then it totally topples over, and everybody's like, whoa, but the whole
Runs
time
it over her leg like, you should have held on. Ba-boom.
her face, she's like, it was really sweet. We had a great day that day, and
She looked really happy.
oh my God,
She had a lot of big smiles in those pics.
A lot of big
Yeah.
smiles. So
Aw.
we're really, really just happy. They're doing their thing, like summer stuff. I come home and they smell of sun oil and suntan, so what, like cream and shit. And I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
I was inside all day.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. But you know what? It's good. I just glad to be back in the friendly confines of
The studio. Let's just call it Studio 204.
Ooh, Studio 204.
That's not too revealing.
I
is it?
like that.
That kind of sounds like a speakeasy that you might find,
Oh.
like you hear about it in whispers, and then like you go to the alley, it's like, yeah, Studio 204.
New England clam chowder.
Is that the red or the white?
I literally almost blurted out like all of our password that we use for everything.
Salamander Grandpa 3000?
Yeah,
oh,
that one.
fuck.
Yeah, that's all of our logins have Salamander Grandpa.
God damn it.
Damn it! Now I gotta
That's
change
fine.
my bank password.
I hate that shit. Well, you fellas, you want to get into it, man, now that we're like 20 minutes in? You want to fucking...
Let's get in.
Almost.
This is
Let's get
something...
in line.
Yeah, let's get in line.
Not from the Matrix.
That's from Taco Bell.
yeah, Dusty. Dude, that's funny.
They won the franchise wars.
Speaking of, that's
All
funny.
restaurants are Taco Bell.
It's funny that you said that. And that movie fucking ruled
Yeah, I love that
too.
movie so
Demolition Man, Murder, Death, Kill.
Oh, I need to watch that
my
one.
God!
You've never seen Demolition
I
Man?
have seen bits and pieces of
Oh
it.
my God.
When it came out. So no.
That was one of those like
That
I
hurts. Because that's pure 90s action
I
gold.
know. I know. I know Murder, Death, Kill, and I know there's Taco Bell and
we grew
something.
up with like every movie kind of shoved down your not every movie, but certain movies shoved down your throat. But it was the first time I really was like cognizant of that was Demolition Man and the Taco Bell like Two Faces cups and stuff. The memorabilia that you would get from those fast food places was always cool.
Oh.
Now it's not that cool. Like it doesn't do stuff. You know?
Nothing will ever compare to the Batman Forever glasses.
Oh, those little mugs or the glass?
Yes.
Yeah.
That McDonald's did. Oh, fucking perfection.
Dude, they were so in on those Batman movies.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, here's the deal. We roll this out and then immediately go Monopoly game.
Dude, the
Right after the
nipple from the bat suit was on there. The detail in those things were incredible.
Yes. Mickey D's, shout out to you. It's just funny you said words because I wanted to talk today, this eve, about the Cola Wars. Do you remember the Cola Wars? But we got a little Cola War going on right here. 2-on-1.
I don't know what you're talking about, but all I know is that I'm the choice of the new generation.
That's right. And I'm the longest lasting Olympic sponsor.
And I say, fuck the Olympics.
Damn it, if I had a Barks root beer. I go, I don't care about any of it. I'm just out here.
Dave holds up an RC and it's in black and white.
An RC and the can disintegrates.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my honey.
Hello, my ragtime. Yeah.
Watch those hooligans smoking the marijuana. Oh, my God. Yeah. The Cola Wars came up just like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, holy smokes. I kind of forgot because they haven't been battling like recently.
Because there's a clear winner.
They're fighting proxy wars now with these smaller draft
companies. Oh my God, dude, it's true. They're like, okay, it's us versus them for Tahitian treat.
Yeah. Oh, dude, dude, fucking Jones Soda just bombed knee high, dude. Like they're fucked.
Oh, okay. They're looking around for other plots to buy. Oh God, where? Dr. McGillicuddy's root beer. Get him. ICB root beer. Get that shit. Like, hey, Pepsi offered to buy us for $66 billion. Do we do it? No,
It's just me and Grandpa.
Just PepsiCo. Just remember when you fund the what you think is the good guys early on, they're gonna become the bad guys using your shit
Whoa, that is
eventually.
a great way. Yeah. When one day down the line, when Dad's orange cream soda takes over PepsiCo, they're gonna be like, we gave him the shit to do the shit.
They created the terrorists.
That is
you know?
amazing.
What happened?
I am what you made me.
That's really good. I think we're done here. I really
Back it in. Down, down, down.
I really enjoyed that. Okay, the Cola Wars started up 70s and 80s. They're throwing punches. It's like heavyweight championship fight night, baby. Dude. You got Pepsi's Pepsi Challenge, which I really like. The Pepsi Challenge is 1975. I really love the Pepsi Challenge because, A, how the fuck do you not know that it's Pepsi?
The difference between Coke and Pepsi is vast.
It couldn't be any more different.
They're both colas.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
That's really about where the similarities stop.
The color, the hue, and then the fact that when you open them in a bottle, they go.
and they don't do well on teeth.
No, that's another thing.
Make the texture feel great after a few sips. Yeah.
But it's like I was always floored. I'm like, man, people in the 70s were fucking dumb. They're like, oh, is that Coca-Cola? No, that's Pepsi. Oh, give me a break. So I love the fact that the Pepsi Challenge made its way into one of my favorite lines from Pulp Fiction. I'll take the Pepsi Challenge with that Amsterdam shit any day. Oh, like, man, you're fucking. That's genius. Of course, blind taste test where people pick Pepsi's sweeter sip over Coca-Cola.
Pepsi is
You're
sweet.
goddamn right they did.
They did. Okay, straight up though.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go. I like either one. I will drink a Coca-Cola or I'll drink a Pep.
You're bicola.
I'm bicola. I am so bicola. I'm slutty, like real
you're
slutty.
pan cola then, right?
I'm,
You just like all of it.
pan cola. I
RC, Pepsi, Coke.
slice.
Really
Throw a lime slice in there, and I'm like, hell yeah. I'll try out anything, man.
When I
Slice
see
make a
that
cola?
condensation on the outside of the glass, it doesn't matter what's inside.
People like I definitely am like I feel judged, you know, because people are like, oh, he'll just drink any pop, and I'm like, hell yeah, I will. Better watch out. But Dusty, you're not that way.
Okay, no, I will say that if Coke is my only option, I can drink a Coke. I can drink it. I mean, I don't think they're terrible or anything like that. Given the choice, 100 times out of 100 times, I will pick Pepsi. Absolutely.
And you're not a wild cherry Pepsi kind of guy.
I used to be every once in a while, but to be honest, no, not really. I just regular,
I
classic.
you know what's
whatever you wanna
weird to me is I thought vanilla Pepsi was really good,
Huh.
and then they took it away.
I don't remember that.
And
I
then
know I had it.
Coca-Cola started throwing out the flavors and
call it. Vanilla
kept with it.
and orange and fucking all sorts of bullshit.
See, I know that you say like, "Oh man, I'll drink." The way you speak of Coca-Cola and its products lends me to believe that you fucking hate them and you won't drink them.
I will drink regular Coke. I'm not going to drink a fucking, like, what are you drinking?
A Coke Zero.
Zero.
Nope.
You won't drink Pepsi? Dude, Pepsi is money. You don't like it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Dude, I
Well,
love
actually, to be honest, I don't think I've ever tried that one.
Oh, my goodness.
But I have had a Coke Zero when they first came out because I was like, bullshit. And I tried it and I was like, yep, I was right. But
But how
where were you? You're like, oh, bullshit.
in the middle of Dylan's.
Oh, my God. Dylan's East.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, bullshit.
Right there in the fucking aisle. Then it's
They're like, no, you're not. Well, fuck it.
and
He
then
did it.
I put it back.
I thought you were just gonna say bullshit and then realize it did taste just like Coke. And I'm like, well, I hate it anyway.
I fucking hate this. There's a tinge, but dude, Pepsi,
Yeah, never tried it.
you gotta try.
Dude,
it.
we've talked about this before. It's the same with just all food in general, but especially pizza and shit like that. I am basic as fuck when it comes to the stuff that I like. I'll try a bunch of different stuff. I don't give a fuck, but I'll come back to the classics.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's fucking the
Pep.
That's Pepsi.
Fuck yeah.
I like
Have you-
that-
well, go ahead.
No, you
okay.
let it rip.
Have you always been a Pepsi guy?
I have been. I mean, well, because like my dad was a Coke guy. Which, no, that sounds bad.
Hey, it was really cool.
He was real energetic. I don't know why. I don't know where he got
A
it.
lot of friends, a lot of money, a lot of fast cash.
But no, he was a Coca-Cola guy. And so, like, anytime that I would go out to visit him, like, he would have Cokes. He's like, you want a Coke? Yeah, sure, why not? Buy a fucking Pepsi already. But but no, so I wouldn't say I drank it like on the regular or anything when I was younger, but I had it a decent. I've had it enough to where yes, I know what it tastes like, and yes, I prefer Pepsi.
Yeah.
That's
You, wasn't your dad like your mom and dad are Diet Coke people? Right?
well, no. My dad was just regular Coke. My mom used to be Diet Pepsi, and then she switched to Diet Coke, and now she doesn't drink any soda at all. Like she literally just drinks water.
She made the smartest decision.
The best decision you can make.
It's so hard.
That's the real. That's the real enemy of the Cold War.
Man, for real, dude.
Dude, no,
for
the worst
real.
one was the one that our friend Beans used to. He was a hardcore caffeine-free Diet Coke guy, and it's like
brown water.
Man.
yeah, it's like fuck you, dude.
Dude.
What are you? Why are you even drinking? Don't call it soda. Don't call it soda.
It's not. It's not. You know.
We used to give our dad so much shit because so he had a heart issue in 1999. And he, he made a lot of changes after that. And one of those changes was that he started drinking sugar-free, caffeine-free Cokes. And they were like gold. They were like the Shasta or whatever.
Yeah,
I think.
dude. Yeah.
Dude, it was like, Dad,
I know.
this is barely a soda.
I know.
It's the skim milk of soda.
And so that's like, you'd go over them and be like, do we have any Cokes or Mountain Dew? Nope. Okay, I guess I'll have a brown water.
I guess I need something that's liquid, that's not water. And then you go, water don't sound so bad right now. I mean, those in the packaging of the caffeine-free, sugar-free Diet Cokes was just, I mean, god damn, they weren't even trying.
Yeah.
They were like, they had to put them out there, I think, legally. And they were like, I can't believe people fucking
Yeah, because
buy
all the
this
Diet
shit.
Coke people were like, why don't we get a caffeine-free one? It's like, if you can't survive on soda that's not caffeine-free and diet, maybe you need to die.
That's a Louis C.K. joke. If people die from peanuts,
It's terrible. Terrible. But maybe.
maybe he's supposed to die. I don't know.
Yeah, where's God's will then?
No doubt, dude.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
It's of course, but maybe.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
Of course it's sad that people can't drink soda like that. But maybe.
Dude, and yeah, the reason I ask is I used to be Team Pep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened?
But I
Now let's
switched, man.
open this.
Fell to the dark side.
I don't really
That's
know
what happened.
I really don't know where the switch came
What?
and why. It just kind of happened, I guess I just went to college and I did some experimenting and I found myself and I switched teams, baby.
I can't argue with that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, he went through the whole process.
He
that's
did.
like,
And
that's like you
we're not
discovered
gonna
it.
we're not gonna judge people.
I'm not gonna bust your chops.
Yeah, I hear good shit.
I think it's because the Coke to me has like a little bit more warmth, and I don't mean like temperature. I mean like it's just like the feeling I get when I drink it.
But see, that's the thing, though, is to me, it does kind of feel like the temperature. I don't know why, but an ice-cold Coke still tastes warm to me. Not like boiling warm or like a flaming Dr. Pepper or anything like that. But an ice-cold Coca-Cola does not taste ice-cold to me.
Wow.
I don't know why. But a fucking Pepsi, a room temperature Pepsi, tastes better to me than a ice-cold Coca-Cola.
And he's committed. That's committed. It's commitment.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And I'm not saying I prefer it fucking
Sure,
warm temperature,
sure.
like room temperature. Or
That's
anything,
another
but-
thing. I'm not a room temperature anything person.
No,
I just
dude,
won't
people
do
that
it.
drink room temperature water, stay the fuck away from me because you're a psychopath.
Yeah, no. I want my water straight from the hose outside cold.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's why we.
I'm talking about
That's
that
why
shit.
we fought for our independence. Hey, which, by the way,
It's like, hey!
hey,
I thought we were gonna get through the whole episode and not mention that.
It really is, though. That's the whole reason that we killed a lot of British people, is so that we could have cold things to drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't fuck around with this warm bullshit. Do you think that Pepsi goes flatter faster than Coca-Cola. That's been my opinion.
I mean, honestly, I would probably give you that.
Yeah.
That's why I think, but I think it's on purpose.
They're like,
you to chug it.
You better drink
Dude,
this shit.
Chug it.
Then you can get another one.
The brightest lights burn out fastest.
That's right, baby.
You know, for someone who's on the opposite end of this debate, I appreciate your point.
Yeah, really.
I used to have my foot over there, man, so I can appreciate a pep.
I like that you keep referring it to Pep as
Yeah.
well. That really makes me happy.
I just love making people very upset, shortening words that don't need to be shortened.
Hey, could you give me a case of Pep? And they're like, if you say Pep, one more goddamn time.
That is super annoying.
Okay. The first major salvo, though, in this whole gosh darn war, fired by Pep. And that salvo was Michael Jackson.
Yes, it
They
was.
bought him and said they bought him a whole studio.
And then they lit him on
And
fire.
they lit him on fire.
I was going to say, how do they repay him?
That picture in all its blurry glory is just crazy.
I don't know if I've seen this. I'm gonna look
Oh,
it up
dude, you have to
immediately.
look it up.
Look it up right
You
now.
have to.
As much as I hate to say this, I kind of wish that it would have taken place in somewhat modern times where like a camera phone is basically like a professional fucking camera.
For sure.
Because, I mean, he was fine afterward. Oh, okay, not fine, but he eventually was fine. He was eventually. Are you looking at the picture now?
Yes, I am.
Eventually, he was fine, but it would have been nice to get a clear view
For
of
sure.
what was going on
little
there.
Clear, the CCTV footage that we got there. I thought that I heard that was kind of the catalyst, though, for his, like, abuse of painkillers.
Like painkillers and stuff?
Obviously.
Of course, it's a terrible thing. But
I just
maybe
saw the video of it, which was pretty epic.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
good one.
it's pretty good, man.
good.
Nice.
Pretty good.
he's
yeah.
on fire.
The prize, the like, the whole thing though, the headlines that got were priceless.
Oh, I bet the Pepsi executives were creaming their
Oh
fucking
my god,
Brooks Brothers suits.
they probably didn't stop creaming for like weeks.
It's like, it's like Randy Marsh in front of the computer.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's a ghost. The ectoplasm.
Someone got promoted for that shit.
Dude, for sure. And I actually, you say that. A friend of a friend. I met this person, and he was super cool. He said he was an ad exec for Bud Light, and he had come up with the thing Down for Whatever. Do you remember when they did that? Like
Okay,
they
yeah.
did a
Oh.
ad campaign for Down for Whatever or something like I don't know if it was exactly that. But they stole it. They totally somebody else he was like, I swear, I know that this sounds crazy, and I know that it sounds like I'm bullshitting, but he's like, I that was my idea. That was totally my idea that I stole from somebody else. He's like, being all fair.
Stole it first,
I did
man.
not come up with that. But then another ad exec stole it, and that person was on a rocket ship to stardom.
Hey, it ain't about who steals it; it's who steals it last.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you're gonna learn anything from this podcast,
It's about who does this. Sorry for the audio audience there.
the tomahawk chop.
yes. If whoever tomahawk chops it usually wins. Then 85, Coca-Cola's like, okay, we got to come out with something right now.
And what did they do, David?
New Coke.
Oh yeah.
Boom! Bomb, motherfucker!
And it's like that video or that commercial where it shows the dude in the Burger King going, I want my Whopper. That's how people responded to New Coke.
I imagine the taste test or the hidden camera thing that they did on Saturday Night Live with Chris Farley,
Oh,
where they're like the decaf coffee. And it's like,
what?
I imagine that's how people reacted after the first sip,
Oh,
and they're like,
yeah.
"This is New Coke."
Oh,
Yeah.
And then like I think it was also like, this is now it. We're not ever going back to the old one. This is the new stuff. Get used to it. And people said, "Give me my Whopper." They did not like that. 1985, people were fucking pissed. They changed the formula. Fans protested, petitioned. 79 days later, they were like, "Okay, everybody, glad you could be here. We're changing it right back,
Yeah.
guys."
So did you notice that now, every time that it's just a regular ass Coke, it says Coca-Cola Classic?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah.
They really fucked themselves.
That was a hard lesson learned. That I'm sure there have been people in boardrooms. They're like, "Hey, you think we could just drop the classic bit?" And they got fired immediately.
Dude,
They're like, "Get the fuck out!"
There's
of here.
some old guy sitting in the corner that nobody's heard from. Like, you don't hear him speak or anything. That's the moment he chooses to speak up. And your ass is out immediately.
Where were you in '85? I wasn't even born yet.
Exactly, you son of a bitch.
Listen, Sonny, we've already printed 60 million cans.
Yeah,
That's
we
a classic.
We ain't never going back. I do want to see him though, like be like, "Hey, here's new Coke."
Dude, okay.
Can they just do Coke with cocaine though? Like,
Yeah. Here's the old school.
That's
what
the
Coke
classic.
classic
Here's
should be.
old.
Yeah.
Here's old Coke.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta keep talking about old shit.
Yeah, why are you bringing them old shit all the time? Of course, Coca-Cola changed the formula back. Blunder turned triumph.
Well, because and the funny thing is, it's when it comes to them putting the Coca-Cola Classic on it, it's like they had to prove to people, like look at the label. It even says classic. Like, so people were like, "I don't know." Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, it says classic on it. There was definitely a time where you drank it and you're like, "I think this kind of still tastes like the new Coca-Cola."
I think a little new Coke got it mixed up in the batch.
Wait a minute. And you're like, no, we destroyed all that. Oh,
promise.
my
They
God.
had to get rid of it somehow. I mean, just mix in a little bit at a time.
Damn, that would be a
They're still mixing it to this day. they're like, we don't dare go over an ounce per 80
dude,
gallons.
it's like Chernobyl, dude. This shit's going to last for like 100 half-lives or whatever. We can't get rid of it. That'd be my dream as a Coca-Cola fiend, or not a Coca-Cola fiend, a pop fiend. If they were like, "Yeah, here's a bunch of cases of new Coke, have at it." Like, "Ah!"
Here's the elephant's foot that we've been getting it all from.
I'll chip away at that. I fucking love pop. I fucking love pop. But as I stated, I go Pep, I can go Coca-Cola, depending on how I feel. But the one I brought to the dance is Dr. Pepper.
Hey.
And DP is where it's at, no matter what. And I don't especially like Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't think it tastes that good.
Can you isolate that, what he just said?
What did I say?
Nothing.
Use it as the lead and the end. A DP is where it's at.
David loves his DP.
I love DP, and I love
You have been drinking the shit out of Dr. Pepper for a long fucking time. Like,
Why
pretty much
didn't-
any time I went to your house, it was water or Dr. Pepper, which meant Dr. Pepper.
Dude, why didn't you say I would stock some fucking DP here for you?
No, I'm fine. Like I said, I'll
I know,
drink
but-
anything. I'll drink it, whatever.
You ever not have Pepsi here, you son of a bitch?
Yeah, dude, we will.
Dude, one time I did run out of Pepsi and I stopped at the gas station.
got a fucking bottle
I
for me.
remember that. Yeah,
I was like, I'm making sure Dusty has
And
his
it was
fucking Pepsi here.
Pepsi Blue.
It was appreciated.
And because it's the reason is because I think everybody, you're at your best when you're happy.
For sure.
And you know what makes you happy? Your favorite fucking pop.
That's right. And
Just being in a fridge somewhere,
this person gets me.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you. What about real quick side track. Do you like Mountain Dew?
Nope.
Dusty, no.
Not at all.
It's funny. I don't like the original, but man, I am a fucking fan of what they're doing right now, just releasing whatever.
Yeah,
and also being inclusive to these A1C folks here who need to watch their sugar intake.
Yes, that's
dude,
very nice.
Baja Blast Zero Sugar has been on, like, it's been in my fridge a few times this year.
That
I knew
stuff's
fucking
good.
Baja Blast
Yeah.
was coming.
That shit's good.
It
It
is.
is good.
It
They
is,
got a
but-
bomb pop one that I saw at the vet yesterday, which I don't know why it was at a vet, but
Yeah, that's how you know you're like.
Interesting.
I'm still staying relevant because I pass by the Mountain Dew flavors all the time. I go, oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, and I'm like, that's what the kids are into. First of all, shout out to my Aunt Alicia, Edge Dew fan. If she's the kind where if we don't have Dew in the refrigerator, she'll get in the car and drive back to Larned. She will leave.
Just to get the right kind of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, oh, yeah, well, the original. She's an original gal. She's not fucking around. I love Code Red, dude. Code Red, the original gamer Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. And I mean, like sometimes I'll get a can of it. So they like for whatever reason. The what they choose to keep in little cans is so funny to me. You know what I'm like, what in the fuck? And Code Red will end up in a can, like, and I'll be like, I'll take one, but I need 10.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
that's one
dude.
that should be pounder size. You know? Like,
Yeah. I like though, Dusty, your kind of throwback to the Shaquille O'Neal
Big Slam.
big slam.
The only difference is that these don't have the giant mouth.
Oh, that's right.
Because that was like one of the gimmicks that Shaq talked about was like, look, I can take big drinks because the mouth hole is bigger. And then regular size people are like,
I like Shaq. No.
and I love how I'm just like have no problem like being on the internet going, so there's that. You can
Yes.
isolate that too.
Isolate the shit out of this episode. I see that was like towards the tail end of like Pop's buying people's advertising, like Shaq. You wanted that was the only thing on the market like giant size bottle was the Big Slam.
Big Slam.
And I think I've said it on the pod before, but I'll say it again. If you're in trouble and you're a company that you need help, you go get Shaq.
yeah,
You
dude.
get Shaq's ass in there and be like, whatever product we thought of it's a pizza that's just one big pepperoni. He's like, got it.
Dude, with him, it could literally be a hairbrush company.
For sure.
And all
He's
the-
bald. Yeah. And you'd be like, I love that product
Yeah,
because
he
Shaq said.
just scrapes it against his head. He's like, look at my hair. And you're like, yeah, I believe it.
never looked better.
You get a fucking Emperor's New Clothes kind of vibe. You're like, maybe he does have hair. I don't know.
He's got the magic touch, man. He's got the Shaq touch.
Dude. that-
Papa John's, they were in fucking deep shit. And that guy kept going on TV and being weird and sweaty. And fucking,
just so sweaty.
and they needed to get away from him so bad. And they came out with Shaq, and everyone forgot. Because it's Shaq, dude. The coolest guy.
Papa Shack.
Papa Shaq.
Put him on the board. Give him like 4 franchises. He'll be fine.
Dude, I think that's what
Yeah.
the deal was.
It's-
That they gave him franchises, and he was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, dude, he has definitely diversified his bonds.
Oh, my
he
God.
has.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Wu-Tang! He has, dude. That guy's so rich. He gets, like, Buicks. They just give him, and he's like, I'm fucking way too big for that. And he fucking hooks people up, gives them away all the time. He seems like
Hey, Shaq.
yeah, no shit.
That's because he
I'll take
hasn't
a Buick.
needed any money since college. So.
He's like, yeah, I was getting paid at LSU. Oh my God. He's cool. I do wish he got over. He's been able to be a spokesman, even though his speech is. You're like, holy
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what I hope for Sal Perez, because Sal sounds like
it's gonna be
if
tough,
you played
man.
like a possessed nun's voice backwards.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Even if it was like a Spanish commercial, it'd still be pretty hard,
Still be
dude.
like,
Like even people who speak fluent Spanish are like,
Slow down.
He's so nice though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
his smile, he's got a 10,000 watt smile, and he's so likable. I'm always like, damn, he'd be great, like Lunchables or something.
Well, just do a toothpaste commercial.
Dude, he does Price Chopper commercials.
He does do Price Chopper commercials. Do so. And he just hits something with a bat.
Chicken.
And he hits the rotisserie chicken. And they're like,
This
"Oh."
week at Price Chopper, get chickens half off thanks to Sal.
He throws the rotisserie chicken like he's throwing out a runner at second, throws it into your car. Like, it's great. My car is just covered in rotisserie chicken. Sal did it.
Gotta have off.
My God. Of course, DP, like I said, Dr. Pepper kind of crashing the party. 2023, Dr. Pepper actually overtook one of the two.
Whoa, what?
Don't. David.
Okay,
David.
we're going past that.
Okay, I will say this.
What?
I don't hate Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I will drink it too. I personally do think that it's overrated. I think a lot of people, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this shit, but there's people that put up, those posts of like, I got everything I need, and it's just a refrigerator completely full of Dr.
Yeah,
Peppers
that's
and
crazy.
shit. And like, I knew this guy down in Oklahoma when I was running a movie theater down there that had one tooth. Not even kidding at all. Literally one top tooth. Came in and drank Dr. Peppers all the fucking time.
Oh, boy.
But it's like, I always thought it was overhyped.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 grown men older than me in the last 24 hours wearing Dr. Pepper T-shirts.
Whoa.
What is happening?
What is happening?
That might be
It's
attributed to, I will give them that they have an amazing ad team.
Oh,
They do.
They do.
Because like the college football stuff that they do is pretty fucking funny.
It's funny. I'll say this: they're also able to totally sidestep or get over Dr. Pepper gum. Do you remember Dr. Pepper gum?
No.
It had the inside, the middle, had a little bit of like Dr. Pepper gel. And you chew it and go, this was a huge mistake.
Don't downplay it. It was Dr. Pepper cum.
It was cum. It was Dr. Pepper cum. And it was a giant mistake from the beginning. And you always thought, like, this time, I always thought, this will be different. Because you wouldn't see it all the time. It would pop up randomly, and you'd be like, Dr. Pepper gum, I bet that's good as fuck now.
Yeah.
Because things change.
Technology has improved so
Science.
much.
Like,
then
you
you do
imagine
it and
some
you
of
go,
the beaker and all that?
Yeah. And
Industry,
they-
science, and technology.
and them they're actors. Because that gum hasn't changed, and it sucks. It's horrible, and it's cold. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, gel that's cold, and you're like, ugh.
He likes his gel.
I know. I like my cum warm. I like warm
Fresh.
cum.
I think most of us.
Yeah,
do.
when you get old, cold cum, you're like, ugh. Fuck,
God, I hate it when it's gone flat, too.
Ugh. Flat?
Yeah.
In gum form? I fucking hate that.
Oh, man.
So, a one-of-a-kind flavor, diehard fans, and TikTok. So, biting the hand that feeds Dusty. People putting Dr. Pep with pickles was a big hit. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Dust. Okay. Tariffs have hit really hard too. We sidestep politics. But apparently PepsiCo got smashed by tariffs.
Cool.
And it's like, that's fucked up. Why only PepsiCo?
An American institution.
Yeah. What about, A&W?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another really pivotal question in the times of yore.
Fuck.
Are you a Barks or an A&W person?
What about Mug?
Yeah, what about mine?
Everybody likes Mug.
Okay.
Everyone loves Mug.
Okay, I'll
Mug,
give you that.
Mug, everyone loves Mug. A&W or Barks or Mug. Let's do it. Let's throw
I'm
in
gonna let
Mug.
you weigh in
Dude,
first.
I like both of them, but I think I would today have to say A&W because they also have a burger chain.
Ooh.
So
And those burgers are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they
if,
are.
if you find a good A,
Plus,
it's got to be a good
and
A.
A&W pointed out how fucking stupid most of us are because the McDonald's had the quarter pounder,
Yeah.
and then A&W was like, fuck that, we're releasing a 1/3 pounder. And they were like made a big deal out of it, and people didn't buy it because they thought it was smaller.
Yeah, because people are idiots and they can't do math. I remember hearing about that. They're like, a third is totally smaller.
And that's
I
why
like that. I don't know why I like that, but I've heard that story before, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
and that's why
America.
Job Corps
America.
that's why Job Corps has to go.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck.
You throw that
Dude,
at the end.
I was going to say, you
that
should have
was
said that like
great.
fucking 15 minutes later. That would have been an
great.
amazing ending.
Everybody that runs Job Corps is like, hell yeah, a third, a quarter? What are you, crazy?
It's like when your parents give you, like, they're like letting you choose between a dime and a quarter when you're a kid, and all the kids, or no, I mean, a nickel and a dime.
Yeah, dude.
all the kids pick nickels.
Every time it's bigger.
It's bigger.
It's bigger.
Stupid fucking kids.
Dusty?
So it depends on how it's being served to me. So if it's just ice cup root beer, then usually Barks. But specifically, if it's cup ice cream root beer floats, only A&W. If you do a root beer float with Barks, fuck you. Get out of here. I don't care. But me personally, if it's a root beer float, it has to be A&W.
Huh.
And I mean, I'll drink A&W by itself too, but if it's like, well, especially because like at the movie theater and stuff, they have Barks, and so I'll usually like drink Barks there and shit. But yeah, if it's a float, it has to be A&W for me.
That's interesting.
Huh.
I've never been like, whoa.
What kind of root beer you got there?
What
son?
RB are you using for that float, motherfucker? I just liked Barks because the can was silver, so it looked like beer.
Yeah.
And you're like,
It's hard to read. Kind of hard to read. Yeah.
and then like people, like older brothers, would be like, "It's not beer, dumbass." And you're like,
It says beer on the
"It says
can
beer
right there.
Oh
So
Jesus!
I didn't know this, but apparently Barks, regular full sugar Barks has caffeine, but Diet Barks does not.
Holy smackaroni!
I didn't know any root beer had caffeine in it.
I didn't think it did either.
Like
yeah.
I thought all root beer was caffeine.
No,
free.
Barks is like, fuck yeah, put it in there.
They added
Little-
special.
yeah.
Their scientists are real.
Splash of that.
It's like MSG.
Like, we got all these caffeine.
Hey, look, we got a bunch of new Cokes back there. Can we just mix them in a little bit?
Mix them. We
So
got to get rid of
that's
them.
why Barks sucks.
That's great. That's fantastic. Thank you for saying everything you've just said.
Oh, by the way, real quick, just something that you guys might find interesting about soda. I learned this working down in Oklahoma at the movie theater I worked at because I had somebody order a cherry Coke one time.
Ooh.
And I was like, we don't got cherry Coke. Sorry. One of my employees was like, hold on a second. I can make a cherry Coke. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? I mean, I wasn't that mean to my employees. So I was like,
what you talking
it's
about?
like, Chloe, what do you mean? But she told me and showed me, and it's fucking weird. But if you mix exactly half and half Mr. Pibb, I don't know if it works with Dr. Pepper, but it works with Mr. Pibb and Coke. It's fucking cherry Coke.
What?
Wow.
It's so weird. I was like, bullshit. And she was like, try it. Seriously. Half and half. It has to be half and half. Tastes just like fucking cherry Coke.
Weird.
Like, she made it for the guy, and he was like, thanks. Went to the movie.
Is it because Mr. Pibb practices alternative medicine?
So he didn't get his
That's why Dr. Pepper.
doctorate.
I respect his ass, though.
Yeah, me too.
Up against the doctor, and you still, I'm like,
Holding his own.
There's a place
Yeah.
for Mr. Pibb, know?
Yeah.
And he'll go extreme.
Yes, he went. Oh my God,
Or Pib Extreme.
Pibb
Oh,
extreme.
yeah, that's right.
I go, hey,
You don't need to do
you
that.
don't need to do this.
Not
No, I'm
necessary.
going extreme. Like, no, stop. It's embarrassing. It's
Now,
embarrassing.
Mountain Dew's got the...
You have a friendly fatherly image right now. We just don't need the X Games thing. Mountain Dew's got that covered.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, for sure. When Mr. Pibb, they always had the same kind of font. You remember when Cherry Coke tried to do that, like, kind of, alternative thing? Pibb just stuck with that for the longest time, and I respected him for it. I was like, good
for
and
you.
then Extreme came out, and I was like, oh, Jesus, Pibb. I always thought, too, Mr. Pibb sounded like it was a Shasta. Like, it
Like
was
Dr.
a
Topper.
Yeah, like Dr. Thunder. Oh, my God. And then they were like, this is selling pretty good, boys.
Well, yeah, it's because you put it in a 3-gallon fucking bottle for 50 cents.
Dude. And you know what? Ain't like no shame in that game at all.
Dude,
they were just a bitch to pour.
Those 3-liter root beers that I used to fucking drink in the summertime. Yeah.
That's insane. I don't remember a 3-liter thing. That's crazy.
We've talked about this before, but yeah,
Okay.
Because it was a lot of fucking soda.
So it was a company like Rocky Top or something. But
I'm pretty sure it was Shasta, dude.
It wasn't.
It was one of those like that, but it might have actually been Shasta.
It was someone at the end of the aisle. You know what I mean? Like the very end. But they had 3-liter
Holy
bottles.
shit.
And these bitches were like big slams. Even the mouth was huge. And you try to pour it out into a cup, and it get everywhere. And
It'd be like, bitch, get a mug.
yeah, and you're like, all
you better
right.
get your ass a chalice.
Get one of those German fucking
Get a Stein, yeah.
Get a Stein or a Das Boot before you step into my world.
Wow.
It was
But
fucking
make
weird.
sure to turn it when you get to the bubble.
If you don't turn a root beer, you're fucked, man. Yes. Let's see. The cola wars are bubbling up overseas too. Apparently in India, they have this Kampa Cola. It's a local brand that this guy, like this billionaire over there, was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go," and dumped a ton of money into it. And so they've actually jumped Pepsi as number 2 in India.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
Sorry, Dusty is.
dude, don't go to India.
Sorry, yeah.
Because you ain't gonna fucking
Not
like
anymore.
that.
Wanted to see the Taj Mahal.
It's super cheap, and also in Pakistan, boycotts pushed cola next. What are they doing?
What?
They came out with something called Cola Next, and people in Pakistan were like, "Oh fuck no!"
Don't they have bigger issues?
They have so many things that they need to figure out.
I mean, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. Just
we do, but they give the order. They go, Dr. Pepper next.
Release the next.
Release the extreme. They thought it would move the needle. And everybody's like, oh, fuck, who cares? It's Mr. Pibb. Should have done it with Dr. Pepper.
Son of a bitch.
Why did we believe Cheney when he said that Pibb was more popular? Dr. Pepper, fucking idiot. What the fuck? I got my finger on the pulse of pop. And
Was it Dick or Liz?
it was Liz. You idiot. I like it better because it's sweeter. Damn it. Oh my God. Also, of course, I really, really, really love this little update. Judd Apatow is making a Cola Wars movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
He knows
He
who to
is
call.
doing this at Sony. It is directed by him and produced by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh.
Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
He heard Wars was in the title. Got really excited.
He's like, yeah, you can line up some of them 3 liters, and I'll hit it with a katana.
I was gonna say, is he just kicking them at knee height?
You know, I used to fly a helicopter. That's what we call him now.
I'm pretty sure he's
love pop.
I'm pretty sure he's busy sucking Putin's
Oh, yeah, dude.
Vladimir. So.
Or it's like Vladimir's even like, you know, like,
This is a little
this
much.
guy's not cool anymore, and he's kind of here.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. And he's like,
What are we doing today? You're still here?
he's drinking all my pop and shit. Like, get him out of here. This guy's fucking terrible. Let's see. I hope that with the Cola Wars movie, though, we do get us like a guest star from Dr. Pepper, because I don't want to say it.
No,
I don't want to say it.
Go ahead. It's
Just
fine.
say it. It's
fine.
safe.
They've overtaken Pepsi as number 2. And
They're not a cola.
They're not a cola.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
Fucking technicalities.
Does
I'll
she
take
even
it.
go here?
Apples and oranges, baby.
Oh my God. So
That's like comparing oranges to like smaller oranges. It's bullshit.
hey, those little cuties are fucking good. But sometimes you get a bad batch, and them bitches are disgusting. Even my kids are like, "Ugh!"
And then you just have to throw that whole mesh bag away.
The whole bag. You go here. Go back to wherever you came
Like,
from.
okay, sidetrack.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between cuties, nectarines, and tangelos?
No.
Because
I have
I
no
don't
fucking
fucking
clue.
know.
Listen. There are just things that you're supposed to go along with. and that's one
And
of them.
every time I go to the store and I get sent there with a list, it's a different one every time, but I don't. They want the same thing, but they call it a different thing every fucking time. And it's just like,
Tangelo.
Just grab the first bag, and before you actually get into the house, just exit off and like, well, what's your, yeah, that one. Okay.
Cuties. Okay. No, we need to have a test. But by the time you get Tangelos into the store, the other ones have gone bad. So you'll never be able to test them.
I've never seen all three of them by each other either. That's the other thing.
Oh God, no. I have another. I'm so happy to bring this up. The Batman running around Manhattan.
I hear, I haven't seen it yet, but I hear that he finally shaved the beard. That was the one, and I mean, what he's doing is fucking awesome. The one complaint that I had was like, dude, just shave it, man.
I know.
Yeah.
And apparently he did.
He did.
Good.
So fucking shout out to him.
He did, and I feel like you go out and you get the suit, and you go out and you do all the stuff. It never occurred to you that there hasn't been one Batman that had a beard? I don't want to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Then don't be.
I'm not trying to be a Barks here. But Barks bites back. And I like, hey, Bruce Wayne's like a playboy. You know, he bangs chicks daily.
Yeah, this is true.
And he doesn't have because you'd be like, kind of weird, looks like Bruce Wayne.
What kind of beard did he have? Was it like ZZ Top style or just like yours or like?
It kind of was easy.
I would say it was mine plus. It was mine but longer.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it was basically like a long goatee.
Okay.
From what I could tell.
That's
But
odd.
And are
That's
you, Dusty, are you angry with this guy?
Oh, I'm not angry with. I was just proving that it wasn't him because I didn't shave.
Yeah.
Did somebody ask you?
Yeah, no, it's not me. It's not me.
Fuck.
I didn't have a treat yourself day or anything like that. No, but like I said, and it was a stupid complaint. That's why I didn't like go onto Facebook and be like, you should really shave that,
I
dude."
know.
But in my mind, I'm going, you should really shave that.
I
dude."
know. Dude, I did the same thing.
So I'm glad that he did.
Fuck. Actually.
Yeah, it's like, why would you go through all of that effort? And then the one thing.
Last week, he went out to City Park and they did like a little thing. And it was 99 degrees.
Yeah.
You know, and that suit does not look like it's breathable. And I go,
If it was the real bat suit, it'd be fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the real.
No,
I mean,
it's
it's plastic and it's fabric and it's
That thing's got to smell like feet wrapped in burnt leathery bacon. Well, shit, Dusty, what an episode right there. I've learned a lot about the Coke Wars, the Cola Wars, and I think I know who the real losers are. My fucking parents. Because I like Pepsi, Brian liked Mountain Dew, and Sarah liked Dr. Pepper. So those motherfuckers were on the hook for a lot of pop.
All I'm going to say is that no matter what kind of argument you give me, I'm sticking with my brand. So, fuck Coca-Cola Classic. Yeah, shots fired. Anyway, if you disagree with me, put it in the comments. If you agree with me, put it in the comments.
I'm going to stick with my brand, the Gettin Sidetracked brand.
Yeah!
Check us out, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that shit. We'd love to see you there.